Okay, so question 1.5 is the table below shows the different amount of carbon dioxide entering the atmosphere. As you can see, that is entering the atmosphere and being removed from the atmosphere, and this is being removed from the atmosphere. The numbers represent billions of tons of carbon dioxide per year. So this is atmosphere. Okay, so now we have got the vegetation, we have got the bin here. I can see this is must be a bin where wastes are thrown, and we've got the flame here, we have got the sign of the feeding station here, and we have got our oceans here, which is hydrosphere. Okay, and this is the lithosphere. Okay, so now when we look at these, we should all understand that the trees are removing carbon dioxide double than it's putting in. It's adding to the atmosphere. The beans are not even removing, they are just adding to the atmosphere, the amount of carbon dioxide. Same applies with the flame and these which comes from these fuel products like petrol, diesel. Okay, these, when you burn them, they are just adding carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. The hydrosphere is taking carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and also adding carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, but with equal amount. The amount it's taking, it's removing from the atmosphere, that's the same amount is also putting in the atmosphere. As you can see, 90-90. Okay, so now let's come to the actual questions. Okay, identify the source of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere represented by A here. This is, now we can see these are the wastes being thrown. What happens to the wastes when they are thrown? They start rotting or decaying. So you can talk of, this is A is decomposition. Okay, decomposition. Okay, what is happening here? What is happening? It is here is a flame. What that means, something is burning. We can talk of B, that is combustion. That is combustion. B is combustion. C, we can see this is also combustion of fossil fuel. Fossil fuel. Combustion of fossil fuel. So here it's combustion and here it's combustion, but here it's decomposition. So the combustion here produces carbon monoxide, which becomes carbon dioxide and goes into the atmosphere, as well as here carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere. Okay, so we come to question 1.52. Vegetation contributes 60 billion tons of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere annually. Which biological process is responsible for this? Okay, so this is cellular respiration. You and me, we should know that at night, mostly plants respire as well. So they also take in oxygen and produce carbon dioxide at night, although not at higher rate compared to what happens during photosynthesis during the day. Okay, so the correct answer is cellular respiration. We come to 1.5.3. According to the table, what is the net amount of carbon dioxide that enters the atmosphere each year? Okay, the net. So when you talk about the net is the difference of the negative and the positive, something like that. Okay, so when it comes like what is the net is something like when you put all the incomes and then you also remove the deductions, what is going out and then what you remain with is a net. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll be getting first let's take what is gotten. So as you can see, what is added into the atmosphere. As you can see, there is a lot of addition into the atmosphere. So let's start with addition. I presume what is going into the atmosphere is what we want to know. So we'll start with what is going into the atmosphere. So when you look at the plant, we have got the plant is adding 60 billion tons of carbon dioxide. So I'll write 60 there. Then plus what is the this beans adding, is also adding 60, so plus 60. Then here it is also adding 1.1, so I'm going to write plus 1.1. Then here it is adding 8.4, I'm going to write 8.4 there. And then the hydrosphere is also adding 90, so I'm going to write plus 90 there. Okay, these, as you can see, I've put them in brackets. This is what is being added into the atmosphere. Okay, now let's see what is being taken out of the atmosphere. The carbon dioxide taken out of the atmosphere, I'm going to put that in red. So as you can see, under plants we have got 120 billion tons, so I'm going to write 100. I'll say minus open bracket 120. Then we look, is there anything else that is taken? You can see that from the bin up to here, it is just, we are just seeing adding into the atmosphere. These activities, they don't take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come here under hydrosphere. You can see that 90 billion tons is also taken out of the atmosphere. So I'm going to say plus 90. Okay, so now when you add this step plus 60 plus 1.1 plus 8.4 plus 90, when you add this, it's going to give us 219.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide. Then when we add 120 plus 90 will give us 210 billion tons of carbon dioxide. Then when we find the difference, 219.5 minus 210, it will give us 9.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide. So 9.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide is what is the net of carbon dioxide that goes into the atmosphere. Okay, so the bad part of it is that this 9.5, if it's brought into actual scenario, this is the carbon dioxide that is added into the atmosphere per year. Okay, there is nothing that is removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, so this will keep on accumulating. That's why it is also invoking global warming. So the correct answer is 9.5 billion is the correct answer, and this is how you do the calculation, just like I've demonstrated. We come to question 1.5.4. Name the worldwide phenomenon of increasing temperature that is being caused by excess carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So I said already the answer is global warming. The correct answer is global warming. Okay.